welcome to my tiny room.
Come over, I see you, I wonder it gon' be the last time.
I want to say a few things about this room. First of all, I am renting this room. I live here as a student. My room at home is quite large, so it was interesting to figure out how to live in a much smaller space, and I think it's helped me a lot to think about the things that I own and how important they are to me, what I actually need and what I don't, and how to effectively use my space. So yeah, I chose to live in a small space and I have no regrets, and I hope that for those of you who don't have the option of just going back home to a larger room, you'll see that living in a tiny space is kind of nice. It's definitely taught me a lot. So without further ado, let me show you around. So, first of all, when you open the door, this is about the amount of floor space that we've got. First thing you'll notice is the bed. It is a 3/4 size bed, so it's somewhere in between a single and a double. So my bed sheets hang off the edge. Where I live at the moment gets very cold, so it's really nice just to be able to snuggle up. Yes, I do have soft toys on my bed. All 3 of them were gifts from friends and they have helped keep me company. I always keep slippers in here because I'm not used to having a wooden floor. The floor in my bedroom at home is carpet, so I find it really nice just to be able to slip my slippers on in the morning and not get cold feet. So down here I have a charging port. Now this is an extension which was kind of miscalculated because I didn't buy a long enough extension. One of the plugs in the room is over here, right down at the bottom of the bed. It served me quite well having an accidentally shorter cable because my original plan was to have it down here, but it's been quite helpful to have it right there. Quick disclaimer, I have not hoovered my floor, so sorry if that's triggering to you. I talk to my friends a lot late at night and my family back home, so I have my laptop right by my bed and it makes it really easy just to grab it and go, put it in my bag when I've got lectures or the library, because I am always late. Being late is a real problem for me, and I feel sorry for my friends and family who have to put up with me being late all the time, so hopefully you can see that I'm not trying to be late on purpose. I also keep other gadgets like headset, and I've got a mouse down there. It's quite a nice just like little space to keep things out the way. In this box, it serves as a bit of a bedside table. I'm filming on my phone at the moment so I can't show you, but usually I'd have my phone plugged in here and it makes a really loud noise when the alarm goes off in the morning, so it helps me to get up, but unfortunately because it is right next to the bed, I have a tendency to just turn it off and go back to sleep. Inside this box is a dressing gown, a onesie, and my friend kindly gave me this for my birthday. You put it in the microwave and it heats up. I get so cold, so it's really nice for me to just have a box of warm things to keep me cozy and toasty when I get in from a really long cold day. I've really tried to make this a really cozy space, and it's just really nice to have everything, all of my comfort objects in one place. So here, as I said, you can see I keep my bag right by the door. I could have moved this bedside table around a bit to be an actual bedside table, but I thought it would have been more useful to have it here, and I like to be able to sit with my back against the radiator. In this drawer I keep my hairdryer. It's just a cute, useful storage space. This drawer is full of bits and bobs. I'm kind of ashamed to open it. Things like extra headphones, a pencil case, extra stationery, nail varnish. I feel like everyone has this kind of bits and bobs drawer, but it's all things that are useful, full of the bits and pieces that I don't need on a daily basis, but that I do still need. I have tried to pare down my personal belongings, but that doesn't necessarily mean you only need the items that are essential for living. So for me personally, I love painting my nails. I haven't done them right now, but it's something that brings me joy. I do it often, and I feel like I just wouldn't be the same without it. So for me, having nail varnish in a drawer is an essential thing, and it brings me so much happiness, and I think you should remember to always keep the things that you love close to you. Another thing that I love is tea. This box is for skincare, moisturizer, cotton pads. lip balm. I used to keep this over here on the windowsill, but because of the way that the blinds are, I really felt it was better to keep the windowsill as clear as possible. Essential things like speaker and my pencil case, I use these things all the time. So it's really helpful for me just to have them out where I can see them, where I can quickly just grab a pen or blast some music. I definitely think it's a good thing to have certain things within arm's reach on surfaces. And that's another great thing about having a tiny room, is you can literally reach everything from the comfort of your bed. I'll try not to bore you with the details, but basically I just have fragrances, deodorant, jewellery, hairbands here. I have eczema, so having the eczema cream there, again, it reminds me to actually use it. I have my favourite perfume, which was kind of given to me by my family. I have a calendar that reminds me what day it is, and a cute little pot of jewellery, which is the kinds of things that I wear on a daily basis, so I don't have to rifle through this to find what I need. This space is pretty blank. Our landlords have a policy where we're not allowed to stick anything on the walls, so I decided to take the side of the wardrobe as my little mood board, if you will. It looks pretty empty right now because there used to be a wall calendar right here, but it fell off, and since I'm only here for a few more weeks, I decided not to tape it back up. Here I just put some fairy lights along it. There's my favourite K-pop idol, a feather that I got in a show, and a Polaroid of me and some friends. I like the fairy lights being there because it creates a kind of warmth to the room, and I thought that they would be orange because of the colours, but they actually come out red. And I'm a fun person, so I stuck stickers on my light switch. Moving on, hi guys. The best thing probably about this room is this mirror. This mirror has been placed in such a good location because it's right next to the window, so you get the natural light, making me look even more gorgeous. This is the part of the room which I'm glad is hidden from the door. You can't really see it until you go closer, but here I basically have a bag of clothes. I know that everyone has this. These are the clothes where you wear them and they don't need washing just yet, but you want to mark out that you've worn them. My bedroom bin is just this paper bag. This is my laundry. And now for the most interesting part of my room, I think, is the wardrobe. So my wardrobe has a couple of weird features. First of all, this. The built-in wardrobe solution to not having a desk in this small room is to have this piece of wood. There isn't really enough room for a chair, and if I sit on my bed, I'm too far away. As for the wardrobe itself, all of the doors are quite loud. This other door, it doesn't stay shut. Okay, well it is now, but it doesn't actually stay shut most of the time, which is annoying because then it's just a tiny bit open. But in here I keep most of my clothes. Jeans, hoodies, dresses, shirts, and a few extra jackets hanging up. Bras, pants, extra stationery, a lot of my books because there isn't a bookshelf here, and extra makeup, which I only really use on special occasions. Reflectors for jogging along the road so I don't get run over. Pajamas in the back, socks in the front, a lot of t-shirts, extra kind of miscellaneous like shirts, thin jumpers. This again is a frustrating part of the room because up here you can see where there was some damp. The landlords fixed the guttering and got that sorted out really quickly, thankfully, but there's still a tiny bit of mold in the corner there that I can't reach. This right here is a fake door. In here I keep jumpers, but this is not a door, it doesn't open. And I don't know if you can tell right now, but I am actually standing on the bed in order to reach the cupboard, which I think is kind of fun, and it really hasn't bothered me this whole year. As you can see, I have plenty of space in this wardrobe for all of my clothes, which is kind of a lot as well. I do keep everything tidy. I did not pre-tidy this bedroom before I filmed. I tried to keep everything as tidy as possible so that it's easier to get around, it's easier to find things, I can actually see the floor. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed my tiny room tour and I hope you found it interesting. This is how I live in my tiny room. Thanks for watching.
Come over, I see you, I wonder it gon' be the last time.